Okay, so what is children? A children is a human being between the stage of birth and puberty or between the development period of infancy to puberty. So the class age of children is start from 0 to 4 weeks is a newborn. 4 weeks until 12 months is an infant. 12 months until 24 months, which is 2 years, is toddler. 2 year until 5 years is a preschooler, and 6 year until 13 years old is a school-aged child. Starting from 14 until 19 is already teenager. So we will talk about 10 to 12 years old group of children who are ready for more complex sport. 10 to 12 years old children are ready because they already have a motor skills and cognitive ability to play sports that require complex motor skill, teamwork, and also strategies. So most experts believe that sport at this level should more focus on skill development, fun, and participation, and not for competition. So there is a lot of organization for young athlete, which is a children athlete. So first of all is kids athletics. It is one of the biggest grassroots development programs in the world of sport. It is created in 2005. The latest event is Cannonburg 1972 Olympic 50-kilometer race walk. It's held on 14 January 2021. Next is British Sprints. It held in 11 January of 2021. Alright, so the next organization is Peace Players International. It is a non-profit organization which use the basketball games to unite and educate children and also their community. It's developed on 2001. They focus more on 10 to 14 years old children. So on 2007, they launched their first domestic program. PPI and I hosted the annual basketball tournament for 9 to 13 years old children each year. So the last organization that I will talk about is Right to Play. It is an international non-profit organization that empower vulnerable children to overcome the effects of war, poverty, and disease around the world through play. It's developed on 2000. So on 2002, Olympic Winter Games in Salt Lake City, Olympic 8 hosted a roundtable forum entitled Healthier, Safer, Stronger Using Sport for Development to Build a Brighter Future for Children Worldwide. Alright, next, why children want to participate in sport? There must be a reason. So, the reason says they want to make a lasting relationship. They want to make friends. They want to meet other people. They want to be friends with more people. So next, develop communication skill, of course, because they will meet other people, such as their teammates, their coaches. So it will make it easier for them to learn how to speak with people. And then feel a sense of community. That means they know how to live in a community with many people in there, not only their family, but also with other people outside. So the next is learn to respect others, such as coaches, teammates, and then boost self-esteem. So they will be more confident to do many things, such as they will training together, they will exercising together, they will perform together, and then natural stress reliever. Maybe they are quite stressed with their school, with their homework, so sport will make it more easier and more easy things to do when they feel stressed. They will feel more relaxed because they're having fun. Next is develop lifelong healthy lifestyle. So when they start to exercise in early childhood, it will be like the thing they must to do even when they already grow up. And then the last thing is the most important thing is fine, because children we can't put much pressure on them. That's why we need to create a training lesson that create a fun atmosphere for them so that they will feel attracted to play it. So that's all for me. I will pass it to the next presenter.
As the coaches and the teachers, we all have been through the kids time. So in every situation when the kids ask why they stop playing, one of the common answer is they just not having fun anymore. So there are lots of underlying reasons or problems why they are stop playing like games or in sports. So there are a few to consider from the side of coaches or the parents also. So the first one is they are not playing with their friends. So what I mean is when I was kid, so I like to ask my friends for join the training session, like football session. So I asked them to join with me together. So many kids are not playing with their friends anymore when they are competing with high level competition. So there are more pressure when there are less of time because this is the one of is of when we want to have the enjoyment of sports or games. So the second one is lack of preparation. So sometimes we coaches always strict with the objective of the session and the competition. So but when we come into the kids and the children, we must also not forget to thinking like the children because every situation for children is the game situation when where they want to have fun. So games are supposed to be the place to their experiment, improvise and take risk without fear to making mistakes. So what I mean with play is the time where it's not coaching. So this is the one of the factor that important for the development and fun. So but unfortunately they are hard to find in today's youth sport training environment because usually all the activities are highly structured and managed by the coaches or the managers. So the third one is the over-involved parents. So if the parents is more stressed, more tension about the game of their kids playing, so then something is wrong. So what I mean with over-involved parents is when they always want to involve in like coaching decision, playing time and time of training session. So then they this is not good for the kids to see this situation. So then the parents must always understand about the coaching system because this is the time that the kids and the coaches want to get along, so they can more focusing to the objective of the training session. The fourth one is the lack of playing time. So if the children is not playing, so they are not having fun anymore. So like playing is the reason why they join the team. So like competitive environment, we can see more kids are sitting on their bench more than like half of playing time. So this is not the right intention from the coaches. So because in the when the kids time, this is the time where the kids and children they want to get their experience for the further experiment they want to do in the competition or match of the team.
So the next one is encouragement. Encouragement is the action of giving someone support, confidence or hope. So in this situation, where we as a coach, we need to encourage the children or kids to involve in sport. So always to remember, the kids and children is different with the teenagers. So the how to we handling them is also different. So the first one is avoid comparison. So this situation where you need to be alert of the advantage and disadvantage of the one children. So you don't need to compare it with another children. So next, learn how as a coach we need to learn how to communicate with child effectively. So we need to improve our communication skill. So because this is the important things where the child they also can understand what we try to educate them. So next is always don't forget to always praise them. What I mean with praise is use the good word and like good say to them you make a great job, or show them the good thumbs up. And the next one is control our emotion towards them, because they need the good emotion and our face expression to them, so that they can always be what I say is always feel encouraged towards them. So the last one is always try to make the training session always fun, because the children need that. So the coaches needs always don't be harsh to them, right?
Okay, for next slide is for psychological emotional consideration of children. Okay, there is a large literature based within the field of sports psychology that provide tremendous direction to coaches and parents on how to structure youth sport so that young athletes develop sport skills and concurrently reap psychological benefit from their sport participation. Much of this research has employed Nichols' achievement goal perspective theory and a caring framework to first identity to process children undergo as their cognitive development matures across the elementary years, allowing them to accurately judge their ability by adolescents. Next is formulate their personal definitions of success in sport, such as develop their goal orientations. And last is note features of the team and overall sport climates created by coaches and parents. Of particular importance is athlete perceptions of the motivational climates prevailing on their teams. Athletes can perceive a caring and thus involving climates where coaches reward effort, improvement, and cooperation among teammates, make everyone feel they play an important role on the team, and treat mistakes as part of the learning process. In contrast, athletes can also perceive an ego-involving climate where the coach rewards ability and performance outcome, fosters rivalry among teammates, punishes mistakes, and gives most of the recognitive to a few stars. When athletes perceive a caring and task-involving climate on their teams, they are more likely to have fun, exert hard effort, experience intrinsic motivations, have better interpersonal relationships with coaches and athletes, display better sport persons-like value and behaviors, have better physiological well-being and even performs better. In contrast, when athletes perceive an ego-involving climate on their teams, they experience favor, active and positive motivational outcomes, and greater problematic outcomes. For example, increased cortisol, greater endorsements of unsportspersons-like behaviors. Research has clearly identified the benefits of coaches and parents creating a caring and task-involving climate for youth athletes. Yet there are still many ego-involving climates in the youth sport world. A number of organizations are committed to helping coaches and parents transform youth sport culture into a positive arena where young people can develop their athletic skills and have a rewarding sports experience. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, next, what is the effect on children during coaching? Okay, first of all, this effect is divided into two, which is positive effect and negative effect. I will explain about the positive effect first. We have 4 positive effects here. The first one is during training, the children are joyful. Why? This is because the situation chosen for this coaching is in accordance with the wishes of the children. For example, we place the element of fun and challenge they want in the activity program. The second point is personal and life skill have been developed in children. How did it happen? When a children has learned basic skill of a thing in more deep, it will make the children become someone who has more skill because they have been guided by a coach who has skill and has high goals. The next point is the children will feel important and included. Why? This is because in all the activities carried out, the coach will give support to each children without any partiality. The coach will also make them feel special because without them, the activities carried out will not be successful. Lastly, for a positive effect is the children treat each other with respect. This is because every coach will teach them how to respect people so that people will also respect them even if they are just children. Children who respect others will get something good in the future. Therefore, every coach call out the children to instill a sense of respect in themselves. Okay, next I will explain about the negative effect. So here we got 3 negative effects. The first one is children immediately become exhausted. This is because the activity carried out by the coach are not suitable for them, and it can also be attributed to the coach also not making proper planning to train them. The second effect is the children get injured. How can it happen? This is happen because the coach does not set a specific time for an activity and also does not ensure the place provided is safe or unsafe, and from that the children will get injured. The last one of negative effect is the children become less interested. This is because the activity carried out on the children do not interest them to do so. Children want to do an activity that can give them joy while doing it. Next, I will explain about what are the benefits. Next, I will explain about what are the benefits gained while coaching children. There are 5 benefits to be gained here. The first benefit is to be able to assist them in understanding that success does not necessarily equate to happiness. In this case, the coach needs to play the right role toward the children so that they know that success is not easy to achieve. They have to work harder to achieve the success they want. The second benefit is recognize the distinction between their emotion and their experience. Coach need to teach children to be able to differentiate their emotional state so that they can be more positive in competition or other things, as well as the experience that they do that cannot determine who they are. Therefore, the coach should teach them. The next benefit is to assist them in developing balance and curiosity. Coach should ensure that even if they have a relationship with one thing that is good, having a lot of interest and curiosity to explore new areas will be more beneficial to them in the long run. The second last benefit is be more aware of the fact that everyone is unique. We should not belittle the interests of children who have only one thing they are interested in. We should let them to develop their own us because there is nothing wrong or right to get happiness. This is because every children has their own interest, so we should not be hindered by the interest they like. Last but not least is concentrate on developing real life characters. Coaching helps children learn to make them feel happy. They have to work hard, do their best, and overcome any challenge that arise. It is also to help form good attributes and habits toward children in a pleasant, positive way. This in turn can help children learn that life in the end is a journey, not a reward. I think that's all from me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, now I will continue to our presentation about the type of activity suitable for the children. Okay, our group choose 3 activities. The first one is ball in a basket, and second ball is jumping jacks, and the third is musical chairs. Okay, the toss ball in a basket is activity that give to the form a rubber balls to roll back and forth to a partner. Then, other toddlers can toss the ball into a basket. During this activity, exercise caution with younger children who might beat from balls. Then, last is avoid small balls that toddlers could put in their mouth and swallow. Okay, and next activities that we choose is the jumping jacks. Okay, I know that all of the people know what is the jumping jacks. Okay, and the jumping jacks are an efficient total body workout that you can do practically in any place. Okay, and this activity is part of what called plyometrics or jump training. Okay, and now I will define the meaning of plyometric. Plyometric is a type of exercise that combines aerobic and weight training, and the benefit is it can improve the children's bone health. Okay, the last activity that our group choose is the musical chairs. I think everyone know that musical chair and ever play in their child. Okay, the activity is used and adapted knowledge version of this activity to keep other children moving up and and they need to fun. Okay, and the procedure to do this activity is place chairs in a row or in a circle facing outward. Okay, then we need to play a song for in the short rhythm. Okay, next is when the song is over, the children sit in the chair closer to the dam. Okay, it means that they need to faster to sit in the empty chair. Okay, from this activity we can practice and improve the agility of the children. Okay, before we end our presentation, okay, I will present about the conclusion of this about the children. Okay, in our conclusion, children should play sport from young level because there are many benefit from that, such as the benefit that we can get is they can improve their body's coordination. They also can improve the bone and muscle strength. Then the last benefit that we can give example is it can also give the attention on one thing. Okay, that's mean that the children can give the full focus for the one of activity. Okay, and they also can develop their mental to keep a health condition.